It's another washout. It's the fourth game which has been abandoned in the World Cup 2019. I wonder if the Sports Authority or the tournament organizers can plan something slightly better, because it's pretty hard on the fans who are travelling all across from different parts of the world to come to Nottingham to catch some live action between these two super sides. But none of the captains are complaining, because New Zealand's sitting pretty on top with 7 points in 4 matches, and India 5 points in 3 matches. Both the teams are undefeated. Both the teams are looking good. India's taking on Pakistan this Sunday in Manchester. It's going to be a hell of a contest. The biggest arch rival in sports playing in Manchester. There's a big community of Indians and Pakistanis living. So imagine sea of green taking sea of blue. I hope it doesn't rain on Sunday, and if it rains, it's going to be a hard break for millions of cricketing fans this side and across the border and in the entire world. It's one of the biggest rivalry. But talking about the rivalry, let's talk about the biggest, one of the most beautiful, one of the greatest, one of the oldest rivalry in cricket between the founders and inventors of the game, England, versus the team which has made us fall in love with their style of play, West Indies. The holders in 75 and 79 and the finalists in 83. Since then, the West Indies cricket sort of declining, and things became bad to worse when they have to play the qualifiers in Zimbabwe, and they were second after Afghanistan, but they managed to qualify somehow to come into this World Cup 2019. But there have been winds of change, to be honest. The people who have seen West Indies playing against England in the latest in the recently concluded series in the early part of this year, when England was touring the Caribbean islands, they outplayed England. Not many people were giving them a chance. They outplayed England 2-1 in the Test series, and the 5-match one-day series were level 2-2. For the 5th match, Usain Thomas took a fifer and restricted England less than 120. And West Indies looks like a completely different side. The people who have watched Ray Russ batting in IPL, started taking West Indies more seriously. Universe Boss is slightly more committed again with the maroon jersey, which is a great sign. Universe Boss was the man of the series against England, and he scored with an average of more than 100 in that series. The West Indies investment in the youth is paying dividends. The camp looks much more happy and settled. Dave Cameron is out. Floyd Reefer is the new coach, along with Corey Collymore. So things are looking much better, and West Indies has started playing with pride, and with the likes of Shea Hope, Hitmyer, Nicholas Pooran, the future looks much better now. The Pooran, Hitmyer and Hope needs to be the bridge between Universe Boss and Ray Russ. If they can do that, West Indies can go distance. West Indies needs to stick to their strength of pace bowling. They have two spinners in their lineup in Fabian Allen, who's hardly getting any game. I don't think he's going to get in this one. But Ashley Nurse plays as the sole spinner who can bat a bit. But West Indies' strength lies in their pace. They've got Roach, Gabriel and Thomas who can bowl at 150 plus consistently, and then they have Cottrell who can give you a different angle. Andre Russell's been bowling quick. He's been bouncing the batsman out, and he's looking very good, giving them the breakthroughs. So Russell looks good, but he's suffering from a knee injury. I hope he is the key for the West Indies in this tournament. I hope he plays today. So West Indies are looking good. The team is in a happy mood. They've been pretty good against Pakistan. They demolished Pakistan. They're looking good against South Africa. They had the moments against Australia. But when you talk about England, England is a champion side. When you think about a champion side, let's talk about the ingredients, what makes a champion side. A wonderful batting lineup, a wonderful bowling lineup, and then a well-respected leader, a wonderful a quality all-rounder, and a top-class wicket-keeper batsman. Let's talk about a quality all-rounder. They have Ben Stokes, who's better than any going around the world cricket. When you talk about wicket-keeper batsmen, they have talent in plenty in Jos Buttler and Johnny Bairstow. Buttler averages 40 plus with a strike rate of 120, and Johnny Bairstow averages 47, opens the inning with Jason Roy, and they are absolutely destructive on top. Both Bairstow and Butler can walk into any side in world cricket at the moment, just purely based on the merit of the batting. Owen Morgan, a wonderful leader of men and a wonderful middle order batsman who can enforce the innings, who can be the aggressor. He's a perfect batsman to bat at number 4. Number 3, you have a wonderful batsman in Joe Root, who averages 50 plus and comes in the quadrant of Fab 4 in today's generation of world cricket. You're not going to complain about that. Jason Roy, we know how destructive he is. He just scored a 150 plus. He can take the game away from you and just in the matter of 10-15 overs. Buttler, Ben Stokes, one of the finest finishers of the game, and then you have Moeen Ali who can hit a long ball and he can give you a few overs and take wickets. You've got Jofra Archer, the X factor. There's something which England was missing. Jofra Archer, along with Mark Wood, they're scary, they're both quick, and they can tear away any batting in the world cricket at the moment. You've got wonderful leggy in Adil Rashid, and then they've got two bowling all-rounders in Plunkett and Vokes. They both are wonderful. They all were workhorses who are doing their job, quietly. So West England looks like a team to beat in the World Cup, and they are the tournament's favourite. They're playing fantastic brand of cricket. So any company who needs to learn restructuring or a complete overhauling, England is the prime example for that. Many people were doubting their approach, many people were doubting their style of playing one-day cricket, and they have answered brilliantly under the leadership of Owen Morgan and the coach Trevor Bellis. They have started a new brand of cricket. They're playing fearlessly, and Virat Kohli, before in the pre-World Cup interviews, he said England looked in a rush to score 500 plus, and he was actually serious. 500 plus is a possibility now in today's game. They went on to score 487 against Australia. So we have a big game in our hand. My pick for today is Hope and Hetmyer holds the key for West Indies, along with O'Shane Thomas, and Ben Stokes and Joe Root needs to come good if England needs to win this one. I'm rallying behind the West Indies because Men in Maroon is my team forever. And let's hope for a fascinating contest of cricket, and I hope no rain should play the spoil sport today. So it's going to be a fascinating contest between bat and ball, between two aggressive sides. Starts at 3 p.m. India time, and I'll see you guys soon in my next edition. You have a great weekend.